welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you saw the last video I posted, I explained how I went from alcoholic to bikini competitor. And in this video, I am going to explain 4 things I really struggled with after my bikini competitions. So instead of going through my whole story, I thought to save time, it would be better just to go over the 4 things I struggled with and how I overcame them. So hopefully I can help you overcome some of these things too. So the first thing that I struggled with after my bikini competition was binge eating. I went from following the strict diet where I couldn't go outside of the diet at all to not having a show to prep for, so I really didn't have to follow a diet anymore, and I fell off the bandwagon hard. I mean hard. Like, I ate everything I could. I would just shove food in my mouth. Like, such an embarrassing story, but when me and Steve started dating, we would go to the gym most of the times for our dates, and when we would go back to his parents' house, we were done at the gym, he would go up and shower after the gym, and when he was in the shower, I would literally shove my face with everything I could find at his parents' house. Like, so embarrassing, and I didn't tell him till like years later just because I was so embarrassed of it. I was a closet binge eater. I would shove my face with as many cookies, a whole tub of ice cream. Like, I loved sugar so much. I was so addicted, and I would just eat everything. And I was out of control, so I decided to get clear on my goals for my health and how I wanted to feel. And every time I ate like that, every time I would just shove my mouth with food, like, I would get so tired and I would feel so sick, like my stomach would hurt so bad. And I didn't want to feel like that anymore. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I was so scared to lose everything that I just worked so hard for. I had the body I wanted, and when I started binge eating, I would get anxiety because I knew I was just going to reverse everything that I just worked so hard for. To overcome binge eating, I got clear on my goals and how I wanted to feel, and I knew shoving 12 cookies in my mouth at one time wasn't going to get me to my goals, and it was going to make me feel like absolute shit. So that's when I kind of stopped binge eating. I decided to eat healthy, and then I would still occasionally do it on the weekends or holidays, and I just still suffer with going to like holidays and eating a lot of food and feeling sick, and I get mad at myself every time I do it. Even though it's healthy food, I just eat way too much. So that's something I still do struggle with at the holidays, but not every day like I used to. So the second thing that I struggled with was lack of confidence and depression about how I looked and how my body looked, and just comparing myself to others so much. I would sit there on Instagram and scroll through bikini competitor, and just cry myself to sleep because I didn't think I was going to ever look like them. I was so obsessed with like having these toned awesome shoulders and this huge butt and these, you know, 6-pack abs that were like constantly always a 6-pack. Like, these girls never looked bloated. They never looked like they had a flaw in themselves, and I would just sit there and cry because like I didn't think I would ever be able to look like that. And for some reason I wanted to look like that so bad because I was in the competing world. So what I did to overcome that, because that killed my confidence, that made me so sad for no reason. So to overcome that, I actually unfollowed all of those girls. So I unfollowed all those girls that just posted body pictures, booty pictures, pictures of their abs, or pictures of them looking perfect 24/7. And that's all their Instagram was about. So I unfollowed all of those people, and then I followed fitness accounts that actually gave value, that I actually learned things from, that, yeah, they posted their body and stuff. You have to be proud about your body if you're being healthy all the time and you're working out, but it doesn't have to be, your whole Instagram have to be like your body, that's it. So I unfollowed all those accounts, and that's when I really got into my faith. So the one book that I read that really helped me build confidence back into myself was The Power of I Am by Joel Osteen, and I'll link that below. But that was the one book that really helped my confidence, and I think I read it like 3 or 4 times because every time I read that book, I just felt so good about myself. And that's because I was digging into God's word and what he really felt about me, and how I'm specially made and so are you, and we are unique, and different and beautiful in our own ways, and I really felt that from the Lord, and I felt that from the book. And when me and Steve would go to church, I would really feel that, and just hearing what God has to say about you really, really impacted my life, and it still does, because I still struggle with comparing myself to others and just wanting to look a different way. And I think everyone struggles with that to some point, when you just get so caught up in Instagram and you see all these Photoshop pictures, and you see all these magazines, and you think you have to look like this girl, but no one looks like that. It's Photoshop. Like, if you see the Photoshop pictures, it's actually ridiculous what they do to them. So everyone on Instagram is showing their best angle, and you can't get caught up into that. So whenever I do feel myself getting caught up into that, I just dig into the Word. So my suggestion, if you are sitting there comparing yourself to others, is unfollow any account that makes you feel less than beautiful or less than worthy, because that's not true. Follow accounts that give value, that you can actually see some different workouts from, or you can learn something about health and fitness. So go unfollow those accounts. If you're in your faith or wanting to get back into your faith, I would really suggest reading the book, The Power of I Am. So the third thing that I really struggled with after my bikini competitions was stress and anxiety. And I think it came about when me and Steve we bought our first townhouse, we were planning a wedding, and then we decided to build a house. And when all these adult things were happening, I think I just got so stressed and so overwhelmed, and started having panic attacks, and just constantly stressed, and had so much anxiety about the future. And I really stressed out about what my purpose was in life. I knew I wanted to do something with health and fitness, because it took me from such a dark place to such a happy place. And I knew I wanted to do something fun, and I really wanted to help people, and I just didn't know how or what to do. So to get over my stress, I really got back into my faith and learning to trust God and trust Him with my life, because He has not let me down yet. I mean, He dug me out of the worst place in my life when I was drinking to marrying the man of my dreams. Like, He can do anything. So I really got back in my faith. I trusted God. I let God direct my purpose and lead me to my purpose, and which now has come alive. I am an online health and fitness coach, a certified online health and fitness coach, and I teach yoga and group fitness, and I love what I do. Like, it's a dream. But I really let Him direct me to there, and it took a while to get there with a lot of stress and anxiety, but I learned to trust Him and trust that He would direct me to my purpose. And I also did yoga to reduce stress, and I first started going to yoga because I really hurt my back during my competitions from lifting so heavy and stuff. So I went to yoga, and I found that it was so relaxing, and it was amazing, and I felt so good after a class, just taking an hour for yourself to do something good for your body, to get the blood moving, to relax, and to really clear your mind, and focus in on the body. And I loved it so much that I had to go get my yoga teaching certification, and I love teaching it today. And something else that helped me get over my stress was meditating. So meditating on God's Word. I sit there for 5 to 10 minutes every morning and just repeat in my head a verse from the Bible, or just everything that I'm thankful for, and I just sit in silence and just clear my head, and it helps my stress so much. Affirmations were another thing that really helped my stress. So I know this sounds like woo-woo and weird, but affirmations really help. So what I do is write down, like, I am beautiful, I am worthy, I am amazing, I'm smart, I'm incredible, I'm going to change the world, I help so many people with health and fitness. And I say those things to myself in the mirror. I repeat them all day to myself. If I'm in the car, I repeat them. It's the truth about yourself. And once you start repeating these things over and over and every day, you start believing them, and that's the truth. That's what you should believe. So getting over stress, getting back into my faith, trusting God, trusting His timing, and saying affirmations. Yoga helped a lot, in meditation, and just letting God direct me into my purpose, and really finding what I'm supposed to be doing in life, and that's helping others with their health and fitness journey. So the fourth thing that I struggled with after my bikini competitions was really not enjoying my workouts. So obviously when you're training for a bikini competition, it's a lot of boring cardio, and it's a lot of weightlifting, and I used to love it. I loved going to the gym, and it just got old. Like, I was just sick of just weightlifting and just doing cardio. Like, that's all I did all the time, every day. And I was bored with it. I saw these people in the gym taking like these awesome fitness classes, and they looked like they were having so much fun, and they got results too. Like, I used to think that you had to lift and do cardio to get the results that you want. And that's not true. You can do a million different things and a million different workouts to get the results that you're looking for, and I didn't believe that. So we were in California, and I took a spin class with Steve, and I actually really enjoyed it the second time I took it. The first time I struggled really hard, but the second time it was just something different, and I think I got so interested in doing other things to see if I could get results too, that I went out and took fitness classes, and then I decided to get my AFA certification, so I'm a group fitness instructor as well, and I really enjoyed all the different workouts that you could do. So I incorporated weightlifting into my regimen, I incorporated HIIT workouts into my regimen, and I incorporated yoga into my workout routine, and I loved having that balance of workouts. Like, I'm never bored with my workouts. Like, I love them. I love going to the gym again. I needed to just do something different than just weightlifting and just going on the treadmill for like a half hour. And I actually decided to come up with a 30-minute workout that incorporates weightlifting, HIIT, and yoga, and I call it YFit, hence weightlifting, HIIT, yoga. So I came up with a workout that I truly love, and I'm going to be sharing it with you guys soon, and I believe you'll love it too. If you love weightlifting, if you love HIIT workouts, if you love yoga, you'll love this workout, and I'm just so excited to share it with you. But I really needed to enjoy working out again, because I used to love it, but once you do the same thing every day over and over again, you have no variety, it gets really boring. So that's how I overcame stress and anxiety, binge eating, not enjoying my workout routine, and lack of confidence. I forgot what it was. So that's how I overcame them all. You can overcome them too. I promise you, if you take time to work at it and try different things and just do something different and really get into your faith if you're looking to get back into your faith. Because in college, I kind of put it to the side, and then when I started fitness is when God came really back into my life, and me and Steve started getting back into our faith. So that's how I overcame everything, and I really hope this helps someone today. And again, if you have dealt with any of these and you want to reach out, and I would love to talk about it and help you get through some of these things too. So I will see you guys soon.